One of the most major awards, obviously, every year in the Academy Awards is the award, obviously, of Best Director. The director is, of course, the most important person in any single production. And going into the Oscars, everybody's looking at who's going to win Best Director. Well, the second most important Best Director award got given out last night. Of course, it was the Directors Guild of America. And the Directors Guild of America is also, obviously all the directors in Hollywood and stuff like that. And they get together every year to pronounce who they, the directors, felt was the best director of the year. And this year, not a big surprise. It went to Sam Mendes for 1917. Of course, Sam Mendes has been collecting a lot of hardware this year for directing 1917. Now, he won, of course, against Bong Joon-ho for Parasite. It was also nominated against Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Taika Waititi for Jojo Rabbit. But at the end of the day, 1917's director Sam Mendes takes home the award for Best Director of the Year for a feature film for 1917. Now, this goes kind of consistent with what we've kind of been speculating about what may come up at the Academy Awards this year. Now, there are a number of films this year that I will have no problem and no issue if they do, in fact, end up getting nominated or end up winning. Like, for instance, I would love to see Jojo Rabbit win. That's my personal pick. That's who I would vote for, is Jojo Rabbit. But there are a couple of other films that I will have no problem if they won. One of those is 1917, and we've been saying for a while here that it just kind of feels like all the momentum is behind 1917 right now. So it's going to be tight this year, but I would guess that if there was any front runner at the Oscars for Best Picture, it's 1917. Does Sam Mendes winning the DGA support that? Well, yeah, a little bit. To a degree, it does a little bit. It certainly doesn't mean that it's a lock that he will personally win Best Director at the Academy Awards. No, nor does it give us any really kind of solid indication that this means 1917 will end up winning for Best Picture either. As a matter, keep in mind, a couple of years ago, Ben Affleck also won the DGA for Best Director of the Year, but he didn't even end up getting nominated at the Academy Awards for the same awards. So it doesn't mean it's a lock, but it does certainly speak to its favor. So once again, Sam Mendes wins Best Director. I think it was a good choice. I mean, when you look at that movie, it's all direction and cinematography, so I'm all for it. I think he did a magnificent job with it. Question is, guys, how do you feel about Sam Mendes taking home the award for Best Director at the DGAs? Jump down into the comments section below and let me know your thoughts. All right.